I haven't given you guys a story in a minute, so let me give y'all this story. Okay, I'm gonna take y'all back to high school. So I'm in high school and, meet a boy and, do what we do, hang out. And so, needless to say, you know how fickle high school hanging out sessions are. He stops seeing me. I go, going about my day. Turns out his new boo thing is now in one of my classes. So we're in the class, I'm chilling, I'm like, whatever, somebody decides to tell her who I used to mess with. I don't know why. So she starts to ask me questions. She's asking me questions and I'm just answering them because I'm like, okay, whatever, because I'm not concerned with him because he's not concerned with me. Needless to say, it's lunchtime now. It's lunchtime. In the lunchroom. Oh my God. When I tell you, I don't know what this child said to him, but he proceeds to embarrass the fuck out of me. I'm just sitting there. Now, I'm just sitting there like, I'm sitting, they're standing right there. And he is like berating me. And the more he got into it, the more she's smiling and he's getting louder. Everybody's looking now. And you know how in the lunchroom, you don't want to be seen. You don't want to be seen. When I tell you on the inside, I was mortified. I'm like, damn, like, oh my God. Oh my God. I wanted to cry. I wanted to run off. I wanted to do, but I'm just sitting there in awe, like, I can't believe this shit really happening to me. Feels like a after school special. So finally he said something that clicked me back in. He said, yeah, if I was all this and all that, why you buy me a starter jacket? Oh, I woke up at that point. All I said was, my mother raised me to help out the less fortunate. I didn't say it loud. I didn't hoop and holler and all that. I just said what I said. And now he feels better. She feels better. I don't think anybody actually even heard what I said, but I had to spend the rest of my day at school hearing how, oh my God, I can't believe you went through that. Oh my God, I would have been embarrassed. I would have cried. I would have ran off and all. And I'm like, well, I don't know what else to do. I still got to go to school. I still got to do this day. I got to ride home on the bus and I got to hear this shit. And it's like, yeah, I couldn't hide from it. There's no hiding from it. It happened. Then the next day I go to the class and there she is. And I'm like, I still don't care. So other people are talking around me and they're like, well, why would she say something to you? You did that at the lunchroom. And I'm sitting there like, look, I'm not bothered. I don't care. I don't care at all. If, it just happened. So, needless to say, you know how you go in high school and you have your semesters? So in that semester, they broke up. Now she's got to come in this classroom. I don't make it difficult. I don't, because I still don't care. But what she don't know is that he tried to circle back to me. Right in that lunchroom. I'm sitting in the lunchroom like I normally am, because you had to be forced to go somewhere. I'm in the lunchroom, somebody puts a note on my tray. I get a note on my tray. I look down, I read this note. I look up, instantly look around. There he go, right over there, smiling, like, what's up, what's up? When I tell you, I let out the most ignorant, diabolical ass, cynical laugh I could. my voice echoed because I know how to use my voice. Yeah, my voice carries. So at that point, the whole lunchroom looking at me, I didn't care. Because understand, he wasn't gonna get to play with me again. Nah, homie, we good. Stay your punk ass over there. And if you know me, if you've listened to half of my videos, you know I don't throw away shit. So I was doing my Cat Williams, keeping those receipts back then. Now, no one even knew about this letter because I never told anybody. I never told nobody he was circling. I didn't, and you know what? I could have done that. I could have came in the classroom, been like, look, somebody trying to get back with me. But I didn't do that because I didn't care. Because I didn't live in my ego. See, apparently I was spiritual back then. Apparently I've been spiritual my whole life. Because my ego never controlled me. You know how I was sitting in that moment and everybody was like, oh my God, you need to pick up your face. Hell, I couldn't find my face. But I still had me. And I knew what I had to do every day. And it was not be concerned with what anybody else thought. That's spirituality. I don't know how else to tell you about it. But I'm gonna keep trying and keep trusting that universe.